G'day, g'day, lads. I choked on cake before. Give me a second.
I was like, that audio setting doesn't look right. There we go. We're fine. We're fine now. Oh my god. Wait a second. I'm checking something. Okay. Alright. I wanted to see the things change. Alright, we're good. Okay. Let me press the buttons. G'day, g'day, lads. You know, we should just dive straight into the game, because obviously, most of the time, this is just gonna be me gaming anyway. Pokemon game, new, good, bad. Which one are we talking about? Legends ZA, obviously. Dudes, fucking all of it is amazing. Oh my god, give me a second. I need to make this one visible. There we go. Okay. Now we're back into it. No? Good. Yes? No? Which game are we talking about? Yeah, I've got to rethink. I was thinking about it today and I was like, what was in the Nintendo Direct again? I have like a whole list on my phone. We'll ignore that. No, it looks amazing. Like, I'm actually like so excited for it. But on the other hand, I don't have as much time as I did in COVID. So I'm a bit worried that I won't have the time to fully enjoy this Pokopia. But on the other hand, I'm like totally down for it, you know? I'm so sorry, I choked on cake before and now I'm like, now my body is like not fighting me. Oh my god, okay. I just need to drink some water, I think. No more. Imagine if I got just tons of like shiny camera ups. I'm just saying, they'd be real cute. Yeah, Pokopia. Pokopia looks so cute though. I think the thing that makes me like the look of Pokopia the most though is that it looks like there's quite a bit of Pokemon in it. Like if you told me that in game you could like, again, like you have basically an Animal Crossing game, but you have your own Pokédex. So it's like sandblocks, exploration, but also town sim, but also you still have like the Pokemon aspect to it. I'd be very interested to see all the characters kind of like, Delibird, let's go for it. Let's hope this is a good location. My god, okay, I'm gonna drink water, give me a second. Ugh, okay. So yeah, so there's a potential that it could go really well. Like, yeah, like, it looks like there's quite a few different types of Pokemon in it, and that's what always, like, drives me back towards Pokemon, because there's nothing more exciting than being like, hey, welcome to a new Pokemon game! It's all your usual favorites plus new shit, you know? Like, that just sounds like a good time to me, you know? So, like, the answer is obviously, like, just do it. It's north of me. Okay. Donkey Kong DLC? Nah, I'm not gonna play it. I'm a little disappointed because on one hand, right, I love the look of a refurbished DK64 island. Like, I'm here for that. You know what I mean? I went over it. This is a terrible location for an outbreak. Who did this? Who did this? There is no Deliburbs here. There's nothing. Just the side of a goddamn mountain. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of... But yeah, maybe don't make the Stonyan a fight. Probably not a good idea. Oh, I was gonna make more eggs. I forgot. I was gonna make more eggs this afternoon. Didn't get around to it. Anyway, I love the idea of the island and it looks really cool and everything like that. But on the other hand, I don't really care about the whole Emerald Rush stuff. Like, again, like I kept saying to Adara that I felt like the end of DK Bonanza didn't feel really finished. And then, and then they announced this DLC and I'm like, hang on a second, like, what are you saying? Like, you've just randomly tacked on the rest of the game? Like... like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. I'm hoping the same doesn't happen with Legends ZA, I'll be honest. I'm a bit worried about, like, because now that Legends ZA hasn't announced a DLC that's supposed to come out the same day the base game is, like, you sit there and you're like, hang on, why isn't this just in the base game? So I hope it's a good DLC is the point. I'm still excited about it. I'm still gonna play it all and stuff like that, but I'm just, it again just makes me question, like, what? Like, not even like a 6-month wait? And I argue, like, having a DLC be 6 months later as well is really good for keeping engagement, because a lot of people will be like, ah, yes, I'll keep playing this game a bit further, or I want to get maybe a certain number of shinies before the DLC comes out. But here they're just gonna lump it all together. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Probably. Online game new dumb. Which one are you talking about? Something I forgot? I'm looking. Virtual Boy? Yeah. I think the Virtual Boy looks stupid as well. I like the idea of it, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna play it. And the games look so, like, dinky and old, and I know it'd be really cool for people who, like, are like, whoa, it's retro, but on the other hand, I'm sitting there like, I don't know. Kinda sus. Can I, like, make more spawn? How far do I need to be away? The DLC doesn't come out day one. They didn't say it when it comes out for ZA. All we know is that you can buy it day one and use the clothes from it. Oh, okay. That's weird, because when I went... It said the day one. Maybe that was just broken? I'm just verifying for my memory. I'm not doubting you. Where am I? What the fuck am I looking at? Right here. Planned release date. Yeah, maybe it's talking about the base game and not, like, the later game. Yeah? That's why it says it comes out day one, because you can use the stuff from it from day one. Okay. Alright, that makes me feel better about it. Oh! Oh, wait, it says it here. Why does it say it here, but not there? Wait. Okay, yeah. No, right here. Okay, you're totally right. Ooh. Can I look? Damn, that's suave. I'm just saying. So, the 28th of the 2nd. I need to write that down. Give me a second. I forgot to add all of these dates into my phone. I'll get around to it. Mario Galaxy. I will definitely rebuy Mario Galaxy at some point in my life cycle. I don't know when. But I don't plan on playing it in the near future. So I'm kind of like, meh. Okay, so still only 4 months of Mario. I mean, yeah, no, that's great. I love that. I love that. That makes me a lot more excited. I'd rather wait a little bit longer, you know? Okay, so February 28th. Yeah. February 28th. There. Oh, that's like the final day of the month. Okay. Legends Z A DLC. And then we need to write in. Wait, where's my other dates? March 13th of November. No, I'm looking. I just said March. Come on, Hannah. March 13th is Monster Hunter Stories. And there was something else. Hyrule Warriors is the 7th? 6th? Where is it? 6th. 6th of November. I wasn't expecting music to start playing. Okay. Hyrule Warriors. Alright. There you go. I hope you guys are ready for me to get RSI. Thank you for verifying that for me, Phony. That makes me feel a lot better though. I'm like, oh man, I was like a little worried. I didn't want to have another DK Bonanza Emerald Rush thing happen to me. I can't wait for ZA though. A new game to Shiny Hunt is gonna be amazing. I know, right? I'm so excited. I really just want to like whole new slate. Like I've been playing way too much Violet. I need a new beginnings, new futures, new aspirations. I really want that in my soul, so. And I really love the shiny sounds in Legends Arceus, and as far as I know, they're using the same sounds in the next game, and it'll just be a fun time, a fun new adventure. And I'm so excited about the megas, because I don't know anything about X and Y for the most part. So the idea of having like megas to me is like a whole new thing, effectively. So it's gonna be real exciting. I keep hoping maybe come on, Delibird. If I go up here, maybe it'll spawn more. Kinda. Fire Emblem game, good or bad? I don't know. I would like to play at least a little bit of it on stream. But like I played like the start of Fire Emblem Engage like ages ago. I got so close to the end, never finished it. I need to. But yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that depending what other things I have planned to play when it gets announced and all that stuff, I think I'll do like a let's show this game off, and then I might like not play any more of it on the stream. It'll be an off-stream game. Hands my streamer. Abs is my boy. Abs is my abs. Hi, Ultra. Hello. Woo! Nintendi. Direct. Nintendi. Direct madness. Woo! I know, right? We finally got a Nintendo Direct, which was everything I wanted. I've been waiting for this for fucking months. Literally. Since how many times, guys? How many times I was like, man, how come we don't have an announcement date for all these games? Such a pussy bitch about it. And now they were like, and here you are, Hannah. Sorry. Chicken Tendy Direct? That's what it should be called from now on. Hi, Kiko. Oh my god. Nintendo of Exzellion. Yeah, they don't want to give me what I really want, which is fair, honestly. I have to be patient. They're teaching me to be patient. I will say, what's up? It's doing well. We're hanging out. I will say I'm not intending on playing Metroid 4 for the time being. And the only reason I'm saying that is because, one, I don't know, like, I always tell myself I want to play, like, the newest game, but I just want to say, like, from between now and, like, the end of the year, we've already got, like, 3 massive Nintendo games that I need to play. Wait, no, sorry. 2 massive Nintendo games, plus Ghosts of Yotai. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood, quote unquote, or even have the time. Like, I'm still expecting Legends ZA to take a month. I really am. There is a good chance it could take a month for me to play through. Same thing with Ghosts of Yotai, same thing with other stuff. Oh, that's a deerling. I was trying to see what the hell that was. Oh, hello. Patience, try playing a Persona game and then talk to me. Abs, I've played 2 of them. Almost 3. We're getting there. Now I need more money, dude. Right? Right? I was doing the math on the weekend and I'm like, how do I explain? Like, I want to say, no, I'm joking. But on the other hand, it's like, like, between Ghost of Yotai, the DLC, the Legends ZA, the DLC for Legends ZA, which I'll probably just buy on release, and, maybe, and Hyrule Warriors, that's like $300 plus, you know? and you sit there and you go, hang on, I need to save up $300 when that's like food for like 2 weeks. Like, we'll do fine. We'll figure it out. Guys, we do it for the love of the game, okay? There is no other way of living. Sleep, eat, work, get the video games you want in life, okay? Nothing is more important than that. I guess, like, yeah. It's good. It's a good way of life. I bought Persona 3, 4, and 5, and they were all on sale. We just need to find time to play them. I hear they're all like 100 hours each. Oof, yes, they are. It took me 120 hours for Persona 5. Ooh, how long did I spend on Persona? Persona 4, I want to say was closer to 90. I can just check. Or I could just check. Where is it? Give me a second. 80. It was 80 hours for Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Reload has taken me, I'm almost up to 130 hours actually. But I have spent a lot of time twiddling my thumbs with that game, so. And I'm very close to the end. I just keep wanting to like level up more when I probably don't need to, but like what if I did? You know, what if I could make the awesome final endgame personas? Like, I don't need to, but I could, is the point. I could. Mario Galaxy movie, I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. That's definitely gonna be my birthday gift to myself. Actually, no, it'd be close to Adara's birthday, actually. But somewhere between me and Adara's birthday, we'll go, is the point. Longer than that, lol. Persona 5 is like 140. What? I mean, yeah, maybe. Depends on your vibe. Pokemon Gen 10 2026? I don't think we'll get 2026. I think we'll get an announcement in 2026. I don't think we'll... I'm gonna be 26 next year. I'll be fine. I don't think the game... I think the game's going to, be in 2027. Now, unfortunately. Especially considering they're coming out with, Procopia. I feel like Procopia is gonna kind of, like, take the most of the attention for the year. So. The bike amiibo and Kirby's, I don't know. I'm actually, like, I really like the look of, like, the little amiibos with the cars and stuff. They look so cute, and there's the other part of me that's like, I don't use amiibos, but I really want the Rosalina one. I really want the Rosalina one. I'd actually dish out money for that. Even though I don't use amiibos. Praise Orb! Yeah. Damn, I don't love RPGs, and I bought them strictly based on 45 seconds of a YouTube video. I'm getting nervous. Well, it's time to double down and make it worth your money, okay? Because, dude, you will not regret a single hour of that game, okay? Any of those games, okay? They are such deep, intricate storylines. Every single one of them, okay? All of them have, like, these characters in them where you get to know them and understand them on a fundamental basis, okay? It's important. You will not regret it, okay? You just need to make a start and keep going. The tutorial section, like, as it's going through, like, the beginning stuff and explaining everything can be boring, but as soon as, like, you're through it, you know, the world's your oyster. You can just do whatever the heck you want. It's great. It's a great game. Yoshi game? Yeah, I'm also really excited about the Yoshi game. I haven't had a new Yoshi game in ages. My sister and I, we played Yoshi, Woolly World back at, you know, before the existence of life. And it was such a good game. It was so much fun. It was really cute. I don't think this new game looks like it's multiplayer. It could be multiplayer, but it didn't look it. So we've played all of that together. We never played all of the Craft World one, but I mean, hey, we have this new like storybook version, which is a nice way of like trying to like change it up again. Give me a second. I feel like I just like blew out my ear. What the fuck did I do? Okay. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately no new Ace Attorney news, but I don't know, you never know, maybe they're holding out for like Christmas or something like that. Because you gotta remember there's still the Game Awards at the end of the year. There's also the Ace Attorney, I think isn't there like an Ace Attorney, what's the word? Anniversary coming up as well, so I'm not saying they will announce something then, but like they could if they wanted to do something thematic or something. This is the year of broadening my horizons. Just finished my first visual novel the other day, another genre I detest. And how did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? I'm not a huge visual novel person, but that's because most of it's just like dating sims. And I don't know, like, I'd rather have a dating sim where I'm running around, you know, like more Stardew Valley, right? Run around, do other things, give them a random gift, try to increase their friendship, keep going back to my farm. Rather than have like a, yeah, just other stuff. Or you could play Danganronpa. Hot take, play Danganronpa. Tokyo Game Show. Is that still have to happen too? Shit. Okay, well that too. I was trying to remember if that happened already. I was like, that was last month, right? I'm losing track of the days. I step away and Han's crying. What the fuck did chat do? They made me laugh so much. I like had to blow my nose. That's what's happening. Yes. Okay. I'm looking through my list. Yeah, oh my god. But yeah, no, seriously, Hikiko, just saying, Danganronpa will change your world, okay? And if you don't play Danganronpa, watch Game Grumps play Danganronpa. You will not regret it, okay? I mean, it'll take over your entire life, but it's fun. It's silly. It's fun. Unserious. I say that Danganronpa is traumatizing, okay? Don't get me wrong. Danganronpa is so dramatic. But it's like you're here for the love of the game, you know? Yeah, TGS is like next week? Really? Next week? It's not far away at all. I'm really hoping, I don't think this will happen at the Tokyo Game Show, but we need an announcement of what the new outfits are going to look like for Monster Hunter for the seasonal event. It's important to me. Digimon game. I don't know anything about Digimon. Treating it like a book and not a game helped a lot. Okay. I mean, that's a good way of putting it, actually, when you think of it like that. Playing it on a Switch handheld mode and not a big TV, I did enjoy it. It was Chaos Head Noah. Big fan of Steingate anime and wanted to get into their other stories. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember if I watched. I'm trying to remember what is Steins Gate. I think I watched one called Gate, but not Steins Gate. I always forget. I can't remember. Yeah, no, that's a good way of looking at it because obviously it's very easy to look at like visual novels and be like, do I have even any freedom? And the answer is, I mean, if you just pretend it's like a book and you're trying to go for the best ending of the book, then you don't, you know, you don't worry about like your minimal amount of choices, I guess. I am just walking around in circles. This is a terrible location for an outbreak, but we're going with it anyway. I'm gonna get you, shiny Deli Burb. Apparently Xbox is announcing a new Forza game. Ooh, and it's supposed to be a Japanese setting, which is really cool. That sounds really cool. I actually really love racing car games, but I do not play them anymore. It's like how, like, 13-year-old Hannah, 12-year-old Hannah was, like, super into, like, skateboards. And you sit there and you're like, man, I want to go play a skateboard game. And then I sit there and I'm like, but will I ever get around to playing it? Probably not. I don't know. I'll mention it to Adara. Maybe Adara will be interested. Because Adara also really loves those games. Hi, Ashley. Hi, y'all. Happy to be awake. Going to sleep now. Hope y'all good. Love you, Hannah. Night-night. And everyone have a fun stream. See ya, Ashley. Love you too. Yeah. Sleep well. Kingdom Hearts 4 news? Maybe. Maybe. We're always going to be wishing for that. I mean, the real question is, does Kingdom Hearts even exist at this point? Maybe it was a collective imagination. Alright? Maybe none of it even happened. Just saying. You don't know. I don't know. No one knows. Best to be in denial. Or not. Final Fantasy VII? Ooh. How long has it been? Part 2 came out at the start of 2025, not this year. Wait, what did I play this year then? What happened at the start of this year? Wait, guys. Wait. Hannah's gonna have an emotional breakdown. Give her a second. What did I play at the start of this year? We played Spider-Man. We played Spider-Man 2. We played Ace Attorney. I think I just played Ace Attorney. We played Ace Attorney Investigations 2 throughout all of February. Most of February. And then Pokemon. Did any game come out? What on earth was I doing? I'm gonna look at the list. Maybe the Kingdom Hearts was all in our hearts. Exactly. Binged Erased yesterday. Oh man, it was a really good show. I'm trying to remember if I know that one at all. I don't think so. I have like so many animes I've listed that I'm like, I'll get around to this. She won't. What the fuck did I play? We played some Skyrim and some Monster Hunter on stream. That's right, Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay. That's right. Monster Hunter Wilds came out at the end of February. Oh, okay, so yeah, it was mostly Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2, which I then didn't finish until April. That was stressful. That's what I'm gonna end up doing with Hyrule Warriors. I am scared of Hyrule Warriors, okay? These arms aren't gonna get through Hyrule Warriors, okay? They're gonna be shaken, man. Let's hope not. I already have the genetic. Joker good? Yeah. I think Joker's pretty cool. Anyways. What else is going on? It's kind of similar to Steins Gate with the time manipulation for protagonists to try and save their friends. Oh. You've lit a light bulb in my head. I don't know if it's the correct light bulb, but my brain is thinking something. Wow, look at them fly. You just imagine seeing a bunch of Delibirds just go off into the distance, like, Merry Christmas! And then they just, yeah, float away. Hydrate? I will hydrate. I feel like I need to change up my outfit in this game. It's a shame that in this game I don't have as much variety with dressing up. I have so much variety in Legends Arceus. It's almost like Legends Arceus is like the best, full stop, no questions. Until ZA comes out. And then I will change my opinion accordingly. Rough. So yes, Final Fantasy VII, that's what we were talking about. Final Fantasy VII Part 3, I played a half of Part 2. Part 2 came out at the start of last year. So I reckon we might at the end of 2026, get announcement for like late 2027 for part 3. Probably. That's depending on the fact that obviously it's part 3 of the game. I imagine it's like super like big and serious and dramatic about everything. So there is the potential for production to take a bit longer just because they want to take care in like producing it in the highest quality possible. And I still need to play through the rest of part 2 at some point as well. I finally booted up Rebirth for the first time offline like 2 days ago and I'm in love. Oh, is that what I need to be doing? Gonna be my main downtime game until I finish it? It's good. Good choice, good choice. I got halfway through the game. I got up to chapter 7. It was so weird. Like, it's so, like, Rebirth is weird to me because I keep playing Final Fantasy VII where I think, oh, this is a super serious game and there's gonna be sad shit that happens and, you know, that sort of thing. And then I'm on a boat playing like a card game and pulling my hair out because I'm terrible at video game card game stuff and I'm like going insane slowly, like, and it's a good time, but I'm sitting there like, where's the tragedy, you know? And I'm right at the start of chapter 7 or 8 or something. And I know, and I'm about to go to the Golden Saucer place, which I know is a good time because, I mean, it's in Final Fantasy 14, so how it's gotta be good if it was in Final Fantasy 14, you know? And I'm just expecting more silly shenanigans and then have a tragic ending and I'm gonna sit there and be like, I need answers, and then play through Crisis Core. And then have a crisis, and then I'll just wait until the part 3 comes out. Whenever that happens. You're still in disc 1 of the OG. There's lots of game left to go. How? Anyway. What is there more to say? Just kill everybody off. Like, Sephiroth has the ability to just annihilate everybody, alright? Stop pussyfooting about it, alright? Just get in, get it done, alright? You have a job, Sephiroth. Anyway. I'm just saying. I also do have plans to start up Witcher 3 and resume my I used to Persona 5 Royale playthrough. Can I just say I really admire how much all the remakes are all being consistent, where it's like P4R, P5R, and P3R, like Royale. It's like it's Royal, the remake, and whatever the other one is. They change it. Reload. They named it Reload for 3. And then 4 is something. Anyway. Yes, you should definitely keep going. Where are you up to in Persona 5? Tell me. First time for both. Yes. Witcher 3 is good. We obviously just finished playing through it. I'm gonna play the DLC right before 4 comes out. That's the plan. But I obviously gotta wait for 4 to get an announcement date. But the plan is there, and the plan is in motion. Provided I don't have games awkwardly come out, like, back to back to back, and I sit and question life. Well, I'll question life either way. Kinda non-negotiable, you know? I see 14 Monster Hunter, cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a little weird, I'll say. Don't get me wrong, I think it's cool, the whole Planetus, Planet Omega thingy, but I also sit there and I'm like, why didn't we get an actual monster? You know? I would have liked an actual monster. But that's okay. I'm still happy either way. It makes it a more unique fight if it's kind of a bit weird, I guess. In Crisis Core, there are quotes from that still make my eyes water right in the feels, damn. Oh no. This is gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of tragedy. I don't see anything. Persona 1 remake? I don't know. See, apparently Persona 1 and 2 have a lot of issues in different ways, so I can't see them making remakes for them unless they wanted to take some serious, like, different directions, make a few new bosses. But I can't see them doing it at all. I got up to Futaba's palace and took a break, to be honest. Yeah, that's honestly, I think I took a break after the next palace after that, so around there's a good time to take a break. Just prepare yourself for more fun, obviously. I need to get prepped for Omega, then the wait for Final Fantasy Arkfeld. Oh, wait, is that what they're getting in trade? We're getting Arkfeld in Final Fantasy? I probably won't be able to do it because I need, like, the DLC or something, but still pretty cool. I keep telling myself I'll sit down and keep playing Final Fantasy 16 this week, and then I don't, and then I cry internally about it because time is an ever-ticking clock. And then I worry about it later. I need to finish Persona 3 first anyway. Dragon Quest 7 Remake cool? It does look cool. I have no intentions of playing it though. I don't really care about Dragon Quest. I'll leave that for my boy Philip. I'm pretty sure it was Philip. Philip was the one obsessed with that game, right? Probably. I do have the intention to finish Persona 5 Royale. Come what may! It's a good way of putting it. You definitely will. Again, I feel like you get to the end of Haru's palace, like, I feel like it's very easy to, at the start of the next palace, to kind of, like, wind down a little bit, but then something will happen and it'll really kick back up and you'll just keep going. So, just get there. It's part of the reason why I took a streaming hiatus, amongst other reasons. I understand. Arkfeld will be in Dawn Trail, locked, pretty sure. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. Do you get Arkfeld as a mount? What's the vibe? Give me a pink Delibird, please! This is like the entire stream, and then we blink and it's over. Wait for one of the shiny ones to be one of the ones flying away. And I'm like, no, come back. How do they fly so easily? Ellie. Oh my god. I'm so sleepy. Like I had that cake and now my brain's dying. So far looks like we get the secret as a mount. Nice. No idea about any other rewards yet. I would assume some armor set, probably some orchestrion for music collecting. Are we getting an outfit for Wilds? Surely we're getting something cool, right? Hopefully. Joker versus Deku? Deku. No questions. Deku's way stronger than Joker. In my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I guess you could argue that Joker can have the power of the gods, but he's also like turn-based combat versus like Deku who has trained hero combat. You know what I mean? One's an amateur, okay? I am the amateur. And limited in the type of abilities they can do versus Deku doing a vast combination of like the 7 different abilities he has. Spoilers? Oops. I mean, for his 1 ability. His 0 abilities? I need to get ready for work. I shall see you all soon. See ya, abs. Take care. Have a good day at work. Good luck. You'll do great. Oh. And my head hurts. I'm wondering if it's my light. There will probably be an armor set and armors for Omega. I just hope it's not too robot looking. Plus maybe a Chocobo outfit. There is a Chocobo outfit. I'm pretty sure that was said. Or something for the secret going by the early trailers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Just trying to remember if they announced like an outfit. There's gotta be something fun. I wasn't expecting to see little magnets up here. Let me put these magnets up here. I guess it kind of makes sense, like North Pole. You know what I mean? No house today? No, he's asleep. We were playing games just before. So he's passed out. I keep going because time zones. I think we'll give this, how much longer? We'll give this like 15 minutes more, and if I don't find anything, we might reset because this could take forever. Or we could double down and keep going. One or the other. I do need a shiny Delibird. That's the thing, like every single time with Delibird, I'm like, oh, I'll have time to get it later, and here we are later, and it's in my final 9. I need to work on doing the Ditto at some point too. That shouldn't be too bad, actually. Varoom is gonna piss me off, but I also need to find an outbreak of Varoom. I don't have one currently, do I? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm wondering how many, trying to remember if I have a shiny Wheezing or Coffin. Wicked movie. I haven't even watched the first part yet. I want to. We'll get there. I think I said to Adara I just wanted to wait until both parts came out and then we could appreciate them together. Just watch them back to back. Big movie night. Adara and I are now planning a movie night. Can you jump? Thank you. My sister and I are planning a movie night now, so that'll be fun. At what point does the red and the white just blur together? You know what? I think I'll put my glasses on. I'm like, why do my eyes hurt? I wonder why. Man, already so much better. Oh. Yes, Tiny Burb. I know, Tiny Burb. Alright. I wanted to check to see if I had any wheezing. I do, apparently. I have a coffin. I don't have a second one, but that's alright. Yeah, so guys, as I've been saying, I'm trying to like get one of each evolution line of the base game of this game. The only problem is that I just realized today that I have not calculated the paradox versions of these Pokemon. So, we have to decide whether they count or not. And my answer would be they don't count until they do count. Because we're down to the final month before the game comes out. So, you know, for now I'm gonna say they don't count. I might still try to shiny hunt for them, but for now they don't count. And then if I manage to actually get closer to my goal, like I get down to the final 4 or something, I'll sit and be like, all right, now we'll count them. We might today also walk around the whole paradox area 0 stuff as well, so. But things to consider. I'm looking at them. I mainly just want to like punch Tynamo. That's all I really want to do. Tynamo, however you say it. Really just want to punch him. Alright. They're so small. How you gonna know they're shiny or not, okay? It's gonna be fine. We'll get there. One Piece. Switch 2. You mean the game? Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I don't know. One Piece Pirate Warriors always seems weird to me because I think, oh, that's so cool. And then I think, oh, it's not canonical, really. As far as I know, it's not really canonical, and it's kind of... They're kind of creating their own story a little bit throughout the story. Like, I don't know. I'd rather just, like, a whole fresh new game. Just do that, like, start to finish, and not worry about guessing what comes out next, or pandering with new updates. Waiting for the newest anime to come out. I don't know. Just my perspective. It's just because I like the source material so much. Pardon, sorry. Darn, I had bolognese fin in them. It was very good. I like pasta. I like bolognese specifically. Not much other else, but still good time. Mario Tennis Fever. I don't know. I really loved the Wii tennis game back in ye olden days. Really loved that. But nowadays, like, just like all the other, like, sports games that come out with, like, Mario branded stuff, like, I like the idea of it. And if I was 14 again or something, I would be like, man, yeah, let's go buy it. And then I'd, like, play it in the afternoon for, like, a week and then be like, all right, I'm done with this, you know? If I was 14 again. But these days, I'm like, nah, I don't care. Why would I play like a tennis game when I could do more shiny hunting for the most part? And I need to save money somewhere. That's the other thing. Like, really, I really do try these days to obviously try and contain how much money I'm spending. And whenever it comes to any like Mario sports game, I just think, Hannah, don't do it. Unless it's Mario Kart, of course. Doesn't count if it's Mario Kart. Mario Kart's the OG. It's the best. But it does look cool. It does look cool. Just like how every single time it's like a new Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games, like I would be elated. I'd be like, oh my god, this sounds so cool, but I will not play it. Okay, I know who I am as a person. I will not get around to it. I say that. I probably would buy the next one just for old time's sake. I didn't buy the Rio one, but I definitely feel like it was one of those games where it was like they did really well the first like 2-3 games, and then after that they just didn't know how to make it original again, and that's completely fair. It's hard to do something new with something that's basic, I guess. Oh, shiny Deli Bob. Grace me with your presence, good sir. I'm losing feeling in my feet. Ah. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, God. My back just cracked. We're doing fine. Don't worry about it, guys. What else is happening? I had work today. It's pretty chill. For the most part. It was, yeah, it wasn't super busy. It was busy as I left, which was a little disappointing. Because, you know, when you don't want it to get busy right before you leave, because, like, I could just say, all right, bye, see yous, and just, like, leave them to their devices, but that's kind of rude. So I stick around for a little longer. I have another early shift. Are your feet dangling, or is that just the cold? No, they were underneath. I was sitting on them. I was sitting on my feet. My feet are not cold. It's actually pretty warm right now, which I'm grateful for, to be honest. Power Sim 2. I know. Hi, Rashkavar. How's it going? That'd do it. Yeah. How you doing? What was I doing? I was just saying that I have work tomorrow, I think, and this was me making the cognitive effort to double check I'm definitely working tomorrow. Because I like to verify, I'll show you. Doing okay. That's fair, man. Ah. Okay. Doing it. I always feel like, you know, if I'm like sitting upright, I'm like, man, I should try and like always have my posture right. And then I like slouch and then I'm like, oh shit. I keep trying to like, yeah. Let me try that again. I keep trying to have better posture. But especially when I'm like gaming and stuff like that, I just want to be comfy. At the end of the day, I just really want to be comfy. I just want to like shrink down and be a gremlin. Oh well. A bit sleep deprived, yeah? Did anything cool or just bad, sleep deprived? Well, I mean, not that, well, you know what I mean. Like, did you do something interesting and fun, or is it just life? It was really funny. My coworker this morning, she walked in and she just had that look in her face where it's like, she didn't sleep much, did she? There's nothing funnier to me than seeing, like, my coworkers come in at the start of the day and just have that look of like exhaustion on their faces, because all it takes is I know them so well, like that, you know, that they probably looked in the mirror before they left and was like, all right, yeah, this will probably look fine, and then they get to work and I or the other person calls them out on it immediately, like, you didn't sleep, did you? And they're like, is it that obvious? And I'm like, to me it is, but that's fine. Other people don't know you like I do. Just staying up till 8 to 10 a.m. lately. It's so funny you saying that when that's like... Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, that's late. Wait, that's early? No, that's your sleep time, isn't it? I was gonna say, like, it's really funny just thinking like 8 to 10 p.m. p.m. specifically, not a.m. is like, you know, like that would be considered really early to fall asleep to, but for other people it's like, no, that's late. Like my boss, who wakes up at like 4 a.m. to go to the gym. God forbid, they're crazy. So 10 a.m. is just when I'd like to be getting up. Wait, getting up. Wait, so you're staying up until... Wait, you're staying up throughout the entire night? Is that what you're saying? Are you okay? Dog? Rough. I need rusty photos. I will send a request to my mother. Dear mother, I frankly request your latest rusty photos promptly and with due love. Inks. Your loving daughter. You start streaming around 3 a.m. my time. You never see me when I'm not up. You never see me when I'm not up quite late. I'm gonna read that one more time. I am by no means here every time I'm up late. Sorry, I just need to read that again. You never see me when I'm not up quite late. And I am by no means here every time I'm up late. I don't know what that means. I'm really sorry. My brain is like, Okay, now I see the problem. I'm like, there's so many double negatives somewhere in here, I don't know. I don't even know if double negative is quite the right term, but you know what I mean. You are up. If you are... I see you when it's earlier in the morning for you versus it being later in the morning for you. Yeah. So I'm more likely to see you between 3 and 7 or something. And then you go to bed. So you're saying you don't... And then you get up. Okay. Post that. Okay. Every time you've seen me here, I've been up very late. And not every day I'm up this late is a day where I'm here. Wait. Sorry. No, every day I'm up this late is a day where I'm here. Okay. Right. So it's the difference between being up very late and being up early. It's like if you stayed awake all night versus not staying awake all night and only just waking up. Sometimes when I'm up very late, I do something other than watch you. That's fair. Hashtag gaming. I don't do mornings. They're like, no thank you. I politely decline your offer of said morning. I wish I wasn't a morning person. I wish I could sleep in all morning, but alas, I must for my sense of self. If I sleep in during the morning, I'm just incredibly depressed. I'm like, man, I haven't started my day properly. That's the good thing about having morning shifts at work. I wake up early, I get shit done early. I'm a lot more productive when I have work in the morning. Well, one, because I obviously had work, but two, because I'm actually like getting up earlier, coming home from work, doing stuff post-work. Just means I miss out on sleeping in. Morning person! I know, this is crazy, but I'm a barista. I'm as much of a morning person as I am a night person, and it constantly is in battle with each other, okay? Any day I have to wake up early for work, it's like, I'm a morning person. Any day I don't have to wake up early for work, I'm like, I will not leave this bed until 9, just watch me. Which is basically what happens. Constant tug of war. It's true. I actually do pretty well with it. Like, the fact that I'm only really adjusting my sleep schedule like an hour at a time. You know, so like, tonight, I'll end stream it. Rather than ending stream at 10:30. Rather than ending stream at 11:30, I'm ending at 10:30, so I'm moving it back an hour. And then I have like 45 minutes to go to bed. Somewhere around there. More or less. And then I'm adjusting that just completely by an hour on the days that I don't have to sleep in. I don't have to wake up early. Fuck. Yeah. Like, I just adjust it backwards and forwards, and I just make sure I still have my 7.5 hours of sleep. Sleeping in until 9, spoken like a true morning person. No. I know for a fact that I'm gonna end up like my dad. And by that I mean, like, my dad is gonna- my dad, like, wakes up at, like, 7, sometimes earlier than 7 every morning. Puts on a war documentary. I know. It's almost like my dad is almost 60. Really falling into that good category. That's gonna be me. I know it's going to be. I'm gonna wake up at like 7 AM every morning and I'm gonna sit there with my bowl of fucking Wheat Bix. Because that's what my dad did. And I'm gonna sit and like, I don't know, watch anime early in the morning. Whatever I'll do. I'll find a TV show. Kind of feels ominous now that it's nighttime. When did it change to nighttime? Just then? Such a gradual change, and now my brain's like, I like all the particle effects. I wish I had more particle effects in my life. And by that I mean, like, sometimes I always want to do stuff with like stream, but I don't have particle effects. I don't have anything cool, so I can't make anything cool. So you're stuck with whatever dinky stuff I come up with. And saying that, I vaguely figured out what the hell, well, what the background's gonna look like for Halloween next year. This year, sorry. For October month, I've already got the background figured out a little bit. I say that, I can't tell if it's like the same thing I had last year or if it's not. Same, buddy. But it's there, so like, we're not gonna question it. I was thinking it'd be really cute if I had like little like pumpkin orbs just like gathered around the bottom. We'll get there. We'll get those pumpkins. I just gotta sit down and make the art. I say that, and then I'm gonna, like, forget about it, and then it's gonna be the 1st of October, and I'm gonna be scrambling to create something before I have to make dinner for the evening. I know how I work. I know how I work. Efficiently. Dun, 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 dun. I just want it to be October already. I need to speed run September. I say that, I feel like we're very sped run October already. Sorry, September. I don't know, it just feels like September just kind of like, I blinked and now it's like done. Like, what happened? We're halfway done. I say that, the start of next month is on like a Monday. I think. Actually, wait, is it? Something like that. I keep checking. I'm gonna check. It's a Wednesday. Sorry, my mistake. So, like, according to what I'm looking at right now, there is barely, like, 2 days and 2 weeks. So by the time we get to the end of this week, there's only gonna be, like, 1 more week. I know, it's almost like how math works. I don't know, you know, like, sometimes you feel like you get halfway through a month, and then you're like, but there's still, like, more than that, and you're like, what the fuck? I don't know. We're almost there is the point. I just remember to ask my boss to have the 2nd of October off for very important reasons, as well as the 16th of October off. I always hate it when I have to like tell I tell my boss, hey, I'm not around on this day, and then he'll ask me in person like, oh, you doing anything fun? And I'm like, there's a video game coming out. Like, he shouldn't be surprised at this point. Priorities. They're my priorities, okay? I'm allowed to have my priorities. Versus, like, other people who are like, I'm gonna go do something fun for the day. I'm sitting there like, does a 12-hour stream count? I mean, it counts as something fun. Does it count as something necessary? Yes. Yes, it does. Anyways. Alright. It has been more than 20 minutes. Do I keep going? Maybe we'll just, like, come back. Alright. Obviously, there's no shiny magic in this area. Like, I haven't even found, like, a random shiny on any of these mountains. Alright. The shiny energy is just not permeating this place right now. Maybe if we come back in, like, an hour, maybe it'll be there. Maybe we'll just, I'm thinking we need to walk around in circles a bit in Area 0, and then the shiny power will be charged to its maximum capacity. And then hopefully we'll find it. Just gotta believe and not accidentally reset my outbreaks. My Hero Academia live action movie? There's a live action one, please no. I will not watch that. I don't think I would be able to watch it. I would not fathom it. You can do other things. Not everything needs to be live action. Oh. Ba, 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 da, ba. All right. I'm feeling 5 circles. Five circles. I don't know. I never know how much I should walk around in these areas. I keep forgetting where to find iron treads, which is this guy, And then I come down here and I'm like, oh, there he is, hanging out. His shiny has like purple treads, I believe. Meow. I'm always worried about accidentally seeing shiny Dreepy or, oh my god, what? What the fuck? I have one of you already, but like, what? I just rocked up, bro. What are you doing here? Who invited you to the party? I'm not saying no, I'm saying please. What? Please don't hurt me. I have to admit, it's still one of the coolest shinies. Look at the little guy in his head. Re-people, maybe? Fuck. Well. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as it could have. Do I do a repeat again? Let's do repeat again. I need to buy more. Egg. Alright, cool. That was an accident. I'm gonna name you Steve. For the obvious reasons. If you know, you know. Cool. Alright, Steve, you're now a part of the party. I like how I was just talking about shiny Dreepy and the world was like, Hannah. Anyway, shiny Glimmet and shiny Dreepy. I was worried about getting shinies of. I don't have a I don't have the second and the first and second evolution, but I do have the third evolution twice now. So this is our new life. Alright, well, at least we know the shiny power is here for now. So I have a shiny Iron Bundle, and that is it out of the Paradox Pokemon. Which still kind of, actually no, I have Iron Valiant, which I keep forgetting about. I think I was gifted Iron Valiant though. I think. I was gifted like 3 Pokemon. One of them was Marini. I think one of them was Iron Valiant, and then there was another one. Dunsparce. That's what it was. It's very nice of them. Alright. You're funny. I say shiny Dunsparce, and then it's just like, hey, look, another shiny Dunsparce. I really do admire the people who spend a lot of time trying to get shiny like jumbo Dunsparces. They have like different size variations, so you can like have a chance of having like the biggest possible Dunsparce, but also have it shiny. And every time I'm like, don't do that to yourself, please. Like it seems agonizing, but I respect it so much, you know what I mean? But most of the time you're using sandwiches with stuff like that. Not raw dogging it like I am. Mario Galaxy 3? I don't know. If anything, I'm more expecting like maybe like an interplanetary, well, you know, like a Super Mario Odyssey with more space. Not just the moon. It'll be just like more space or something. So it'll be like a mixture of galaxy, especially now that they're making the Super Mario Galaxy the movie. They might do like a Odyssey / Galaxy kind of game. Weird combination. Who knows? But I mean, like, we have 1 and 2. Like, why would we need more than that? So many dudes trying to block my path. Just trying to walk through, mates. There's something so funny about the idea of just being a Pokemon and just like, I don't know, like lying in the middle of a path for like years. like Snorlax in that one game. Don't know which one it is, but could be all of them for all we know. Giant Snorlax. Your entire purpose was you became the being that you are. You laid down in the middle of path, passed out. Nothing else matters. That's your entire life now. You don't have any other requirements. You don't have a family to go home to. You just hang out on that bridge and you never leave. It's a good time, but also, who's feeding you? Oh my god, all the exclamation marks. Red and blue. I think I was thinking of Diamond and Pearl. Does it happen in Diamond and Pearl? It might also happen in Let's Go Eevee. Whatever I'm thinking is the incorrect one. Okay. So yes, you are correct. Because I know it doesn't happen in just those games. I know in those games they're referencing whatever game came first. So you are correct. Because I say so. God, there's so many of them. It's happening X and Y, I think, to need the flute or something from the castle, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about X and Y. It's gonna make ZA so much more exciting. As well as the mega dimensions. I don't know about you, whenever I hear mega dimensions, I just think of, again, I haven't played all the games, but I know that there's those weird wormholes in Sun and Moon. Fuck. So I think about Sun and Moon. Like, they could do something like the Sun and Moon, like, portal thingies, but they're, like, megas instead. I think that'd be pretty cool. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bam. Sometimes I wish I could sit down and, like, I don't know, go back and play all the... Actually, like, play through all the other games. But then a lot of them are on the 3DS and my brain just goes, it's probably not gonna happen. Unless I get an emulator for the 3DS. That could still be an option. Because I do technically have Sun and Moon. Or I could just play on an emulator full stop. I need the cord. Would it be funny if I found another shiny Dragapult? Dragon Colt? Dragon Colt! Dun 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 dun. Hi Lily! Good morning! How's my precious girl? Yeah, I think it's a cool day idea, Han. Haha, you're so funny. You can't hear me, can you? Yeah, I also make sus jokes. What? Okay, agree, now have fun. And clock. Speedrun Bing and Hannah's chat, let's go! Woo! New world record! Yeah! Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Luffy versus Deku? Luffy, because Luffy is rubber. Deku is a poor, fragile boy who just needs to be put in bed, okay? Let that boy go, okay? That poor boy tears apart his limbs just trying to learn his own abilities versus Luffy, who doesn't even have to worry about that situation at all, okay? His entire body is rubber. His parent tosses him into a, like, his parent character, the Garp, tosses him into a place with no regard for his life because he doesn't have to worry about it, okay? Versus poor Deku, who needs more love, okay? Poor boy. My ear hurts. I blame you. Wait, I forgot about the gambling part! My speedrun is invalid. All right, restart. Back from the top. From the top. You got this, Lil. I believe in you. You are the fastest speed runner chat ever. Yeah, chat. The chat runner. The chat runner sounds like that movie. That's called that thing. You know what I'm talking about. But not that, because it's chat running. Oh yeah, I forgot about these little guys. Look at them. Hanging out. I should be walking towards... Sorry, Venomoth. I should be walking towards the locations where I know where those things spawn. I'm gonna find them. I'm looking, I'm checking. Don't mind me, guys. I'm checking, I'm chicken. I'm secretly a chicken. Walk, motherfuckers. Shh. It's a secret. Okay. Hi, Han. Gambles. Yeah, I think that's a funny, cool idea, Han. Haha, you're so funny. Yeah, I make such jokes. Okay, I go eat now, have fun. And clock. Could improve in the high section a bit more. I think the gambling needs to be more erratic. But I also think you did still lose the money. So you're still on point. If you won the money, I would have been like, nah, invalid, go back. It's not a true speedrun with the gambling unless you lose all of your money immediately, okay? Also true. You did well, you did well. I mean, your high hand is pretty on point, is what I will say. I will say the haha, you're so funny, it was sounds a little sarcastic. Need to work on the sincerity of it, you know, kind of be like, whoa, that's crazy, Han. I can't believe you said that, or something, you know what I mean? Who said it was sincere? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound sincere. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Sincerity required in speedrunning? Well, I would hope so. There are so many doodads here. Look at them spawn. Something so satisfying about seeing everything just pop into existence, and then there's the other part of it that just feels terrifying. Alright, that is Iron Moth. Mouth. Sorry, Iron Mouth. It says Iron Moth. We're doing great. That is a lot of jump off in one area. Look at them! They're making like a horror circle. Can you imagine they find like a victim to encircle all the jump off, and then they like see, you know, they make a circle around a person with hay fever, and then they go 3, 2, 1, and then they like, all of like the allergies just goes up in the air and the person in the center is tormented to death. I think I'm on to something. I keep betting on green and it lands like the furthest from it. You're doing great, Lily. Lily, I like to see your amazing attempts because it's always interesting. I'm here for the statistics of it, obviously. Back goes crick crack. Arm go wick whack. Brain go rick rack. With W's. Hello. I should start doing statistics. What is the current probability of whether Lily of whether Lily wins the bet or not? what can I tell you guys? My sister and I watched Shang-Chi the other day. That was good. That was a lot of fun. Still, it was weird watching Shang-Chi, and the one thing I remember about it still felt incredibly true. Half of Shang-Chi feels like it's not even the same movie as the other part of Shang-Chi. You know what I mean? The first part is like, I don't know, like, I would say John Wick, but like, you know, like action, you know, going around the rooftops of these tall buildings. And then the second part is like Narnia, but not. So weird. Still a solid movie though. And then we started watching Loki, season 1. And we're at the start of the 3rd episode. Surprisingly, we didn't remember that apparently there's only 6 episodes in each season, which is very weird. It was good. Oh, and my sister made cake. It was great. 10 out of 10. Very yummy, good cake. It's quite the contrast. I know, right? If you've watched it, you know what I mean, okay? It's actually really weird. I mean, it's cool, like, I can understand being a kid and being like, whoa, it's cool and mystical and magical and blah, blah, blah. But as, like, an adult, it's kind of like, what are you doing? Like, why do you feel like these two parts of the show is so far together? And then, and again, I would also say, Shang-Chi seems fine if you didn't think about it as a Marvel product, okay? As a Marvel product, you sit there and you're like, since when have we had this other weird species? It's like when you start watching Moon Knight and you find out there's like Egyptian gods and like other weird stuff. Like you sit there and go, what? What are you talking about? When have you been prevalent at all in the storyline until now? You know, and suddenly there are massive threats in the world and you're like, well, why weren't you a massive threat in the past? I don't know. I'm probably just overthinking it. It's very weird. I just think Shang-Chi works really well as a standalone film, if you didn't worry about all the connecting threads of it. Otherwise, solid movie. Still a solid movie. It's just sad that it's like, Shang-Chi will return at the end of it, but he hasn't yet. He has not been prevalent in the storyline at all. Until probably Doomsday when it comes in next year. Is that the 10 Rings movie? Yeah! Loki hero? No. I don't think Loki will be a hero. He's the anti-villain for a reason. I say that, he's kind of the hero in Loki, but... No giraffe. I got very interested in it a while back, then learned it was Marvel and kind of lost interest. Just with Shang-Chi, that's fair. As I said, like, as like a movie by itself, it's really, really good. It's really interesting, it's setting up a whole world dynamic and all this other stuff. And then you sit and you're like, oh, it's Marvel. And then you go, what the fuck, Marvel? What was that? It's like when you look at the Eternals, right? If anyone watched the Eternals movie, most of the giant question around the Eternals is, if they're supposed to be protectors of Earth, supposedly, why the fuck did they not help with the whole Thanos threat? And the answer is, well, it wasn't our time to intervene, which doesn't feel like a good enough reason. And obviously, I don't know about anyone else, but to me, it doesn't, like, anything about the Eternals just doesn't feel pertinent to the story now. As well as anything that had Kang as, like, a thing. It makes me wonder if they'll ever, like, produce, like, because Kang's not the big bad guy anymore, I'd almost wish they would, like, amend the end of certain shows. Like, go back to, like, the end of Quantumania, and instead of it be, like, the Kang they were, like, making ominous, try and make it Doom. Basically, what's the word? Butterfly effectus or something. What's that effect? She's sitting on her feet again, guys. Season best. I mean, both of them are perfect. I don't know what you mean. My ruling is more gay Loki and Owen Wilson is perfect, okay? Give me more of that. As long as they're being gay, I'm happy, okay? That's like saying, what's the best season of Good Omens, okay? You have two men being incredibly gay unintentionally. It's perfect, okay? They are perfect. There's no complaints about this. I keep pressing the wrong button, can you tell? Anyway, besides the point. I saw something looking into how it does as a Chinese martial arts kind of movie, and it seems really good. But also Marvel's reached a point, where it's so self-referential and convoluted that I feel like I can't watch movies I want to watch. I'd have to watch all of them. Yeah, no, that's one of the big problems with, I like to think they're getting better now. So, for example, spoilers. Ooby-dooby spoilers, okay? At the end, like, I fucking loved how much, like, we watched Thunderbolts, right? And right at the end of Thunderbolts, like the end game credit, the end movie credits, they have a reference to Fantastic Four. And of course, at this point, we're like, man, we haven't even seen Fantastic Four yet. Like, what do you mean? Like, how does Thunderbolts connect to Fantastic Four? And then you get to and then you watch Thunderbolts and it shows another reference, and you still sit there and you're like, I still have questions about that scene that we saw at the end of Thunderbolts. So like, how does Fantastic Four eventually connect into this other world, you know? And it actually, like, I'm so excited. Like, my sister and I just watched Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, and we're already reinvigorated to, like, re-get into Marvel because we're like, man, that was so good. And then we got into post-fucking, in typical fashion, we got into post-Infinity War, because my sister and I, we've been rewatching all the Marvel movies. We got into post-Infinity War, and my sister and I are fucking bored again. We're like, none of this makes sense, none of this matters, does it? Like... Hi, Aylin. How you doing? How's sewing? Yeah, the new Avengers, they were really cool. No worries about spoilers. I'm fully checked out. Okay. Man, I want to go into so much detail now, but it would take so long. But I do highly recommend you watch Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Because that is a really good movie where it's kind of Ryan Reynolds writing into the film like, hey, we know like they basically let Ryan Reynolds make a movie dissing on the Marvel franchise. That's basically what it is. And it's really solid. Because it's really funny, like they make a lot of references, kind of like, well, a lot of this is very ridiculous and convoluted, but it doesn't connect to anything. That's the good thing, all right? You can watch Deadpool and Wolverine and you're done. Nothing, no more than that. And you're like, that was amazing. That was great. More of that, please. And I think they're slowly getting their shit back together, but it also, again, doesn't help that Kang the Conqueror, the actor who was supposed to be like the big bad guy for the next arc, they ended up having to pivot to Dr. Doom. And that's, like, I don't know how you're gonna, like, also, like, at the moment, as I said, my sister and I are rewatching, like, you know, we're up to watching, like, Quantumania and Loki, like, getting into Loki and stuff like that, where they start cluing into Kang's existence. And it just doesn't, like, you sit there and you're like, this doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Like, why watch any of this if it kind of matters but doesn't matter? Anyway, sewing was good. I got K-pop Demon Hunters stuck in my head. That's a good thing, right? It's good music. I mean, it's not good to have too much, like, I don't know about you, if I have, like, a song stuck in my head as I'm falling asleep, I'm not sleeping. It just kind of loops, and I'm like, no, brain, stop. Stop that. As long as it's not soda pop. That's fair. But yeah. So, I like to believe that Marvel's getting good again. I think also, I mean, I think it'll be, they'll always make sure that the Spider-Man movies are good as well. So just believe in Spider-Man. I have no idea what the next movie is going to be about, but still hyped. I've just been walking backwards and forwards in this area. I mean, admittedly, I am finding most of, like, the Paradox Pokemon I want to get in this area. Like, there's Paradox Tyranitar, but not Jugular. And the Moth. He always looks the same. Ah! Giraffe. Marvel Zombies. Yeah, well, I don't like zombie movies. I can't watch them. I wish I could watch them. Come on, Giraffe. Come on, buddy. I like the idea of watching them, and then I can't watch zombies. My soul fears zombies, okay? What can I say? Man, my eyes still hurt. I probably just need to drink more water, I think. Wait, like the zombie comics? They're making a movie of that? Sorry, my brain's giving me conflicting information. So they reference the zombie stuff in the What If series on Marvel. But I think they've also announced that there's actually either a separate series or a movie? I'm not sure what it was. But they're making something. What's the time? Just making sure. Beep bop bop ba. We'll hydrate in a second. When I know the giraffes can't chase me down. TV. It's a TV show? Alright. Man, I'm getting real sleepy. It's been a long day, guys. Man. I need to drink from my drink bottle a little bit. I always fill up my drink bottle all the way to the top when I'm leaving work, with the anticipation that I'm going to drink it on the way home from work. But sometimes I don't drink any. And then the next morning, I'm like carrying this to work and I'm like, why is it so heavy? Anyway, but yeah, I'm still kind of excited about the future of Marvel. The only problem is that I think if anyone has seen the film theory on the future of the Marvel movies and stuff, it definitely feels like a lot of like big characters are being introduced, and by big I mean like super like weirdly powerful characters are being made. You know, like the Fantastic Four's child is supposed to be like super strong. In Thor Love and Thunder, that kid is supposed to be super strong. You know, like I feel like they're just gonna have a bunch of kids that with like super OP powers where they can just do whatever they want, but also like they could easily just destroy the entire world as well. I'm still kind of hoping they go for the direction of like they destroy the quote-unquote multiverse, but like I wouldn't say they purely destroy it. They just I want to like say they make. I want them to kind of go back to mostly one universe, and they just have like a weird blend of characters all kind of like connected together. So if you wanted to still have the X-Men, you could have the X-Men in the same world as the Avengers, or, you know, whatever. Fantastic Four. Like, you don't have to worry about incursions. Actually, that would probably be the thing I would care about the most, because that was one of the most, like, well, kind of disappointing things about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, in my opinion. Because it was like, whoa, there's a multiverse now. That's so cool. And, like, it sounds cool. But then they're like, oh, incursions exist. And then you're like, oh, well, you've put a limitation on my excitement for all of these new possibilities. So rather than being able to like safely be like, hey, let's just explore one universe at a time and see how it goes or something, I feel like it kind of dulls the excitement of doing anything like that. So if there was a way for them to just get rid of incursions existing, and then you could have people jump between the different multiverses as much as they're like, have people turn up where you want them to turn up and have them go back to their home however you like, I think that sounds really good. I think they do that in, actually that's DC, but I'm thinking of the Flash TV show. The Flash TV show, I'm pretty sure there's a point where he goes so fast he goes into a different multiverse where there's Supergirl. Is that what happens? I think that's what happens. That's what my brain's telling me. I don't know, it's been a long time. I still really like the start of the Flash comics. Sorry, the Flash TV show. I'm always a huge fan of like the start of any TV show where you're like, this is you getting your abilities, and it's so cool. Spider-Man kids. As in, they make kids? There's some fucked up shit in the Flash. I do not doubt that. There's some weird shit from my recollection. Like, I think... Did my sister ever watch through all of it? I'm wondering now. My sister might have watched all of it. Or at least watched a decent amount of it. That bro died. Poor guy. But I feel like I remember, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's... You know what, I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not even sure what's correct and what's not correct. That's a discussion to have with my sister. Not on stream where I'm like, I think X equals Y, so Z equals potato? Maybe. Maybe. Bada bada bada. Yeah, I never got to watch a lot of that stuff though, unfortunately. I feel like I watched barely like one season of The Flash, maybe two. Probably watched only one season of Supergirl. I feel like Supergirl was pretty decent though. And then... Oh, I was talking with the Dara how I really want to watch the Daredevil series. I would very much like that. I especially, like, they had one called Born Again or something. I don't know if they just, like, remade Daredevil completely or what, but I'm hoping... I'm just watching. I'm making sure. Very small. Yeah, we'll have to watch the Daredevil, one way or another, because I really like the concept of the character. Barnacle, please. Thank you. All right. He's so polite. I think we need to move location again, guys. I'm not feeling the shiny energy. Flash time broke? Or? Probably? Yeah, it probably did break everything. I'm not sure. So my sister and I have been watching Sakamoto Days, right? And that's been really interesting because when I started off, I was like, wow, this is fun. This is like a, you know, like a fun combination of like Spy and Family and John Wick. And you know, at the time I was like, oh, but it's not as violent as John Wick. Anyway, that didn't hold out. It is totally more violent than John Wick. It is arguably almost appalling. It's just like, you know, where other animes usually are like, oh, we still want to kind of keep this slightly child friendly. You know, like other, you know, like Spy and Family obviously tries to be as family friendly as possible while still having like really interesting things happen, and, you know, Lloyd trying to like stop bombs from exploding or something like that. You know what I mean? In Sakamoto Days, they do not care. It starts off being okayly family friendly, and then it's just gone, like, literally the last, like, couple episodes that Dara and I have watched, I'm, like, sitting there like, what the fuck happened to our child-friendly TV show? Anyway, and it's also really weird because I feel like they keep speedrunning us through the game a little bit, because we've had, like, 5 mini arcs in 20 episodes. Like, what is happening? Kind of like a, what's the name? I've forgotten the name of it. Why am I blanking? Black Clover. Black Clover level of speed. That's what it is. Show the tar. So I clicked on the link and it said I had to log in, and I don't have a login. So I was gonna access it on my phone. And I forgot in order to show her. So I haven't seen the TikTok yet. I'm very sorry. Damn it, stupid TikTok. I know, right? It might work on my phone. I don't know. I don't know if I actually have like a proper login or not, or if it's like just like a guest login or something. I'm not sure. I don't think I have a proper account. Maybe. Where am I? I went the wrong way. Alright, I think we need to leave this place. I'm not feeling the magic, you know what I mean? I don't know, is there another, like, area I could go through or something? I could go back to the deli burbs. Back to the deli burbs. Once where they all begin. We'll go back and have a look. I think it was this mountain. This mountain looks very suspicious. very familiar. Feel it in my bones. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel like we're just gonna get to like the end of the stream and it's just gonna be like, alright, we tried our best, lads. At least we can admire shiny Dragapult. Look at that man. He's flying. He's zooming. Look at how cool he is. You're doing great, Steve. Hello, dears. My dears, I do believe that you should be in warmer climate, to be honest. I wish they kind of made him super fluffy or something. Something that would make sense for them to be naturally, like, the winter versions of their kin. Just maybe. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit to make sense. DC zombie TV show? That would be funny. See, like, Batman, zombie Superman. Actually, I don't want Batman, Superman. Sorry, zombie Superman? Terrifying. Okay, he'll just laser everybody. Also, I don't like the concept of... I will say, I am a huge, like hater on zombies just because I don't think any of it makes any sense, okay? If your body is slowly deteriorating, it doesn't matter, like, how much your brain might be, like, longing for food and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense how your body is, like, staying together as you're, like, walking underwater or something like that. There's at some point, like, it just doesn't feel feasible, you know? There's a line. I don't know what that line is, but, you know, like, they blow the brain out and then it's like, oh, it's still moving. Ridiculous, okay? The arm can't move by itself, alright? Unless we're watching Wednesday, okay? God, I need to watch Wednesday too. Shit. I keep listing out things for Adara and I to watch and I keep forgetting about Wednesday. Shit. Zombie Marvel is horrific enough. Exactly. Exactly. Pretty fucking scary. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of zombies. I know, that's not here. She's in the other room playing Supermarket Simulator. That's just her life now. The other day she was like, what should I play? And then she's like, oh my god, Supermarket Simulator. She set up Game Grumps' playthrough of Supermarket Simulator beside her while she played the game. Because she found out there'd been a bunch more updates now too. So funny. Attack the Delibub! Delibub, Delibub, Delibub. If you told me Delibub was like a bird that ran a deli, I'd believe you. Because that's what it should be doing. I know it's supposed to be like delivery bird, don't get me wrong, but like what if? Hear me out. A bird that ran a meat shop. That'd be so many levels of fucked up, but it would be interesting. Come back here, Dragapult. Dragapult! Bro's going crazy, man. Ugh. Maybe I need to try shiny hunting in a different game. I say that, there's no Delibub in Arceus, is there? I read somewhere that apparently these shiny egg odds specifically are better in Sword and Shield, which really confuses me. Because I don't believe that to be real. Superman versus Deku. Superman, he has lasers, okay? I don't care what anyone says, no one should win against lasers. People like fucking brush off Superman's laser eyes like it's nothing half the time. And you sit there and you're like, it's a fucking laser. I'd be dead. Okay? What the fuck, mate? You can't just brush that off. That's a lot of sneezels. The point is, I don't know, like Deku I guess is pretty nimble, so he could probably do a pretty good job of like jumping around him quite a bit and like kind of sponge bombing back and forwards. But I feel like Superman would be almost to the exact same level as him. Not to mention Superman is older, so more, I would argue, more developed prefrontal cortex, so he would be better at figuring out different strategies in the middle of a fight. Because I don't care what anyone says, whenever it comes to Naruto or fucking My Hero Academia, let those children go home, okay? Let those children not have to, like, fight to survive when they're like, under the age of 18, okay? They are poor children. They still have a lot of developing to go, and you're making them fight on the front lines of a war? Like, please. Please wait till they're 18. I don't mind having like a whole like school arc where they're like growing up slowly. I love that shit, okay? But at least wait till they're like 16, 18. I don't want to do this to them. Depends. Does Superman exist in the My Hero Academia universe? No? Or does he just show up and immediately start fighting Deku? I mean, in this context, I'd think he just shows up and starts fighting him. I think we all know that Superman is far too amenable. Is that the word? Every time I go to say amenable, I'm like, fuck, that doesn't sound right. He's agreeable. He's a nice guy. He's way too of a nice guy. Batman Beyond TV, cool. Wait, there's a TV show? What TV show? What Batman TV show? There's Gotham. God, I watched one season. I want to go back to Gotham. I think about it to this day. I actually really enjoyed the first season of it. Don't get me wrong, it isn't terribly gory and gross at points, but like, it was kind of awesome. It was kind of awesome, guys. I'm just saying. Amenable. It's not amenable, it's amenable. Isn't that like being able to amend something? That wait. Fuck. It's a new one. I actually did makeup today, and my word, I forgot how tedious it can be to remove. Doesn't take that much long, does it? You just grab like a cloth, put it in the makeup remover, pardon, and just go, right? She has no idea for reference, obviously. I don't know, I'm just saying my sister doesn't make it look like a chore. Moisturizer is a lifesaver. I don't moisturize my face. Do you have a moisturizer that you'd recommend, Aylin, actually? My sister at one point was like, you need to be moisturizing your face, and I'm like, why? So if you have a suggestion for what I should even be using, I would be interested in hearing. Because I have no point of reference. Look at them all fly away. All drunk on eggnog. QV moisturizer for everything. Okay, done. I'll go look it up. How do I? It's not space specific. Okay, that makes sense. My point was, if Superman exists in Deku's universe long enough for Deku to make a fan profile of him. Deku's a pretty intense strategist in addition to his superpowers. Superman lets his powers carry him. You know what, actually, you're right about that, I think. Oh my god. I do forget about that. He has that, like, muttering ability. Which I still feel like we're gonna find out is secretly his ability to begin with. He is really smart. It's a good point. It's a good point. I don't know, like, I still feel like, so you're saying if Deku had forward planning, like he already knew about Superman and how he exists and had time to like analyze his ability, he would win, or at least have a higher probability of winning, versus Superman who just comes in and fucking lasers and murderizes the poor boy. That's valid. That's valid. I'll be honest, I'm also struggling to remember all of Deku's powers as well, because I don't know, like in my brain I just keep thinking he is fast. I mean, he has like powered up punches and kicks, I guess. I don't know, I mean, an iron foot to the face is gonna hurt anybody. Sora versus Deku. Deku. Obviously. Did you know I was wearing my My Hero Academia shirt? Are you fucking... is this your way of, like, secretly... Did you realize... Be honest, Austin. Did you realize... Or was it just pure coincidence? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I buy new shirts. If you see this colored shirt, guys, it's My Hero Academia, okay? I don't have any other shirt this color. Okay, alright then. Deku. Hands down. Are you kidding me? Sora has like a fucking... has a giant key, which is basically a giant butter knife, if you, in my opinion. Versus Deku that can probably like obliterate your face into the ground. Superman isn't exactly a stranger to some degree of planning though. Raw force doesn't always work against the forces of apocalypse. No, he's just a punchy, powered meathead. Well, yeah, and like that's the whole point of... I've never watched it, but like Spider-Man... Wrong one. Superman versus Batman is the whole point, is that Batman actually has the strategical prowess to defeat Superman. From my understanding. I still haven't watched that movie. I still would like to go watch that movie. I keep floating to Adara that I feel like we need to go back and watch all of like the DC movies now, after watching all the Marvel ones. But I'm also like, there's so many. And I feel like I'm gonna get halfway through one of like the very first Batman movies and be like, the cringe, it's too strong. Final time? Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming out. It's pretty exciting. Need more, please. It's weird to think that it's almost done. But then we have the Vigilante stuff that's coming out, which is good. But I'm also like, I don't know, in denial about all of it. I do like the idea that with My Hero Academia, they've done a really good job of like, they've established a world. So from here on out, they could just expand it into different areas. If they wanted to be like, and now we're in France, and have like a whole My Hero Academia storyline unfold, but it's just France coded, French coded, they could do that. They could totally do that. Come up with whole new ideas and abilities and all that stuff. Be fun. True, and yeah, I don't know DC as well as I could, but my impression is a lot of the strategy is what he has the Justice League for. Basing off the newest Superman movie? A little bit. Specifically related to one guy in particular, which is... what's his name? It's like Mr. Fantastic, but not Fantastic. Because that's Reed Richards. Wait, that's Fantastic Four. He's Mr. Fantastic. Or is he also called Mr. Fantastic? Mr. Incredible, but not Incredible because that's the Incredibles. Fuck, man. This is confusing. Names. Yeah, there was a line in one of the animated movies or TV shows for Justice League. They found out that Batman had counters for all of the members. Oh, I remember hearing this. Mr. Incredible Disney. Yes. And then asked what was the counter for him, and if he went actually bad, that's what the Justice League is for. So Batman is technically the most dangerous one and a large chunk of Soup's thinking power. I think I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? It's just smart. It's just smart. It's a genius way of doing it. I do really like Batman. I definitely feel like a lot of people relate to Batman because they're like, cool, he's just a edgy guy with a lot of brains and a lot of power. And it's like, don't you wish you were like when you're a teenager, you're already edgy. You're like, I might get the money and the tech genius. You don't know. So much potential. Well, nowadays, I'm like, you know what would be great? Just Greenland's ability to pick up things or something. I just want a little bit of telekinesis and I would be happy. I'd go about my day. Wouldn't question it. I'm thinking things. So many things. Alright. Hero TV movie love. I haven't watched any of this, the My Hero Academia movies, unfortunately. I don't think so, at least. We need to. We need to. I don't know enough about any of it. You don't know anything about the Batman or anything? You should at least sit down and watch the Batman movies. Bare minimum, Dark Knight Rise. Wait, no. The Dark Knight. There's a Batman movie called The Dark Knight. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. Highly recommend. Man, this shiny power does not exist today. That's fine. I keep catching so many other shinies on so many different days. I know the Joker was Heath Ledger. Yes, that's the one I'm actually talking about. That's the Heath Ledger. Batman movie, The Dark Knight. Well, shit. And why so serious? Yeah. Telekinesis, teleportation, even if it's just line of sight, but preferably worldwide, and flight would be the superpowers that I'd want the most. I think we'd all agree with that. I literally tell people, I'm like, I always want to have, if I could have anything, telekinesis, because that's basically flight. If I can cast it on myself. And two, like, you could just do so much with it. Like, you know, lift up buildings or whatever the hell you want, you know? There's so much you could just do with that. If you do watch all the DC stuff, I kind of recommend skipping out on some of the modern Superman stuff, except the most recent one. Which one are you talking about? That's my question. Was there recent Superman stuff that was before this one? Because in my head, I just want to say, in my head, it goes OG Batman, Batman and Robin, the one with Poison Ivy. I think that also has Mr. Freeze in it, doesn't it? The Riddler one. Batman Beyond. The Dark Knight Rises. Batman v Superman? No. The Justice League? No. Justice League. Batman v Superman. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad 2. And then the most recent Superman. Oh, and there's the Flash in there too, which I never watched. Oh, and then there's the Gundam, what's his name? Let's call him the Gundam style version of the Suicide Justice League, Suicide, the other cut, the new cut, the James cut, the James Gunn cut. Yeah, we got there. The gun cut. Haven't cut off that gun. Brain's going crazy. Superman, not Batman. Talking about Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. You don't want to include those two? I forgot about Man of Steel. Does anything interesting happen in Man of Steel? Like, really? I know a lot of people don't like Batman v Superman, but I haven't watched it at all. I feel like I should at least like give it one watch. Same thing with Man of Steel. I don't think I've watched that one. I didn't follow the whole DC universe as closely as I did other stuff. But obviously Suicide Squad was like, whoa, gotta go see Harley Quinn, bare minimum. I'd probably skip Suicide Squad anyway, but I haven't watched the second one. Everything I hear is they fundamentally didn't understand Superman and were like, you don't need to help other people. Yeah. What shiny we hunting anyway? We are going for a shiny Delibird, this little guy down here. I have an outbreak, but I'm not the best location, as you can tell. The red should turn to pink, as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna double check that now. And like, no, Superman does need that. That's his reason for being. I understand what you're saying. Like, it's easy. Like, Batman is jaded. And Superman is supposed to be not jaded. And instead they just made them both jaded. Is that right? Hey, how are you? Good. Hanging out. Shiny Delibird. He is pink. Purpley pink. Magenta. Very, very magenta-y. Okay. Kinda, yeah. Okay, okay. It's cold. I don't like cold. It's warm here. Do you want it? I will gladly hand it off to you. It's actually pretty nice right now. I believe it's a suicide night. I want your take on K-pop on Demon Hunters at some point, Han. Don't worry, we're gonna watch it. Okay, don't you worry. Again, my sister and I, now that we have access to Netflix again, we're trying to get through everything. So we need to finish Sakamoto Days. We need to finish Wednesday. We need to get around to K-pop Hunters. Maybe that's what we should watch on the weekend. I'm discussing having a bit of like a movie day with Adara. So I'm like, we could. Finally sit down and watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Honestly, that's probably a good choice. Wait, did I miss some? Was that the next hypothetical? Spider-Man versus Deku? Deku. I'm letting my blanket warm up. Good, good. Shanhenton Tepig at the moment. Very nice. I have one Tepig, which is enough for now. I will get more in the future, but for now. Have you not seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet? I told you I didn't have access to Netflix, okay? We have access to Netflix for now, okay? We're trying to get through everything as much as we can. I really wanted to watch it as soon as it came out, but we couldn't. Because we'd go on Netflix and it's like, I'm sorry, you're not in the same location as your dad. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm still his blood, okay? You should let me have access to it. My thought is Spiderweb's up Deku. Deku goes, that's annoying, and flexes with one for all and breaks out. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, when it comes to a lot of quote-unquote mundane stuff, Deku still has enough, like, physical force, like, kind of magical physical force to kind of, like, make things, like, explode and everything like that. Not to mention, compared to Webs, he has Black Whip. Where's a whip? It's a Black Whip where he can tie people up, and that's way more, like, stronger. Like, theoretically, if you say it's kind of like a magical kind of leather type substance or something, he could tie people up with it, which is stronger than a fucking web, okay? There's no way Spider-Man, yeah, Deku wins. But yes, we're gonna watch it. It had no business giving me the feelings it did. It should. It's a fucking good show. From everything that I've seen. I can't tell if I've actually been spoiled anything in relation to the movie or not. I've just seen a lot of screenshots. But I have no understanding of the I have no understanding of like how it all works. So there they go, off into the distance. Join your brethren in the sky. Hi, Tom. Yeah, no stress, buddy. Gotta wake up in 4 hours. Bitch, fall asleep immediately. Are you perchance watching it on a Discord stream? Probably not. Illy tap. Alright. Sprinkle positivity. Chaz cute. How do I... Sorry, Rashkabar. I don't think I'd even be able to be honest, because if I watch it on Netflix, I don't think Netflix shares on Discord. Even if I wanted to. But yeah, I also want to watch it with Adara, so that means we gotta be in the other room. I've watched it on 2 streamers movie nights and would be down for a 3rd. That's fair, that's fair. Just see everyone's reactions to it. That's the thing, like, I really enjoy watching stuff with my sister, but then there's always the element of, like, obviously my sister and I need to both be home, in the mood to watch something, and available to want to sit and watch something for, like, however long it takes. Alright, let's do this. 15 minutes, guys. And we would have gotten 1 shiny. Yeah, still props to us. We did it. We're the winners. Okay, we got a shiny Steve. What else could we possibly need in life other than Steve? Steve is the best. Yeah. Maybe Delibirb just needs some encouragement. Let's go, Delibirb, let's go. Let's go, Delibirb, let's go. That's the sound he makes, right? I can't climb this mountain. I keep looking, man. I keep looking. Let's go, Delibirb. Let's go. What sound does he make? It worked, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, I can go to bed. Oh my god. Okay, wait, catch it first, Hannah. Oh my god. Yeah! I told you he was just shy. He was just shy. What can I say? He needed the encouragement. Oh. My heart. Okay. Do I ever re-people? I don't even know what bowl to use. You know, I'm just gonna use, like, Great Bowl. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta wait till we catch him, and then we'll sign him off the list. Used present. Here you go. It doesn't affect Steve. Why does the present not affect Steve? Why Steve deserves a gift too, guys. Give your gifts to Steve, okay? Thank you for the follow, Arctic Fossy? First same? Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Congrats on the shiny. Thank you! I'm one closer. Just a little closer. Provided I don't die and lose this guy, but we'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Yeah, Crick Cap. Let's go. Alright, mark it off the list, guys. I'm so happy. I'm getting to that point with this list where I'm like, I'm actually losing my mind. I'm gonna make this list just a tiny bit bigger. Okay, maybe that's too big. Fuck, shit. Just leave it at 36. I'm getting to this point with this list where I feel like I'm going crazy because it's just like, I'm so close, and yet most of these I'm gonna have to catch with eggs, and then I don't know what's gonna happen with Spiritomb. That Ditto hunt looks like it'll be fun. At least I have sandwiches for it. For reference, I don't use sandwiches for the majority of this, okay? There's some I've used sandwiches for. I will for Ditto. Because how the fuck would I do it otherwise? Invincible? Who's invincible? Do you mean Mr. Incredible or someone else? If that's the word for it. It'll be frustrating. I think it'll be frustrating. I need a name. Do we call him Bird Santa? That's the only correct word, I think. Is he a bird? I mean, he has bird in the name. Bird Santa. No. Not a bird. Just call him Santa. What other name would you name him? Like, seriously. Santa. Yeah. Save that. Okay. Achievement get. Woo. Invincible Hero TV show. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Alright. Put that girl in the box. Let's go. I caught this on the weekend, completely by accident. It was crazy. I was like, I found like an area where I spawned a good number of, Galarian Slowpoke? Whatever version of Slow, it was the other type of Slowpoke, Alolan? Whatever it was. Slowpoke, and I was like, I'll walk around in circles and hopefully get one of these. And I got a fucking fish, and I'm like, what is happening? The game really fights you when it comes to shiny hunting sometimes, I swear. Bye. See ya, Austin. Take care. Have a good day. Well, I mean, I'll be finishing stream soon anyway. And then we get to go to bed. Alright, cool. Awesome. Who's next? Do we just drive through this area for the last like 9 minutes and hope we find Varoom? The answer is yes. Flash versus Deku. I mean, Flash in terms of speed, if they were having a race, I think the Flash would still win. In terms of fighting, again, Deku still has more prowess. Probably. Probably. Speed is still kind of fairly limited in terms of its, like, general usability. Utility. Not usability, I don't know. Trying to remember where Varoom spawn. Maybe I should just, like, reset. We'll try resetting it and see what we get. Chalking it. How did most of the outbreaks all occur in this area? Look at them. Nice little cluster together. Charge a bug. Minichino. I know. Bye bye. Gute Nacht. It's sleep time. I can go to sleep in peace. That reminds me, I better take it off my list. The giant list that I have. She's crazy. Nice. You know what's really sad? I have this giant list, right, of like my shiny list. Let me get sure. Look at this. And I still do not yet have like a full row. I'm pretty goddamn close to some of these rows. I feel like this would probably be, actually this or this would be the roll I'd go for. The only problem is that I'm still missing like, wait, is it this row? Shit. No, it's this row that I'm thinking of. But yeah, I'm still missing like shiny Eevees, for example, and I'm like, oh, that'd be so much effort. Anyway, work. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright. What do we got? Cubchoo. I already have 2 Cubchoos. I've got Zangoose. I think I found out Zangoose shiny had like the red stripe turned to blue, and I was like, oh, I have to get this now, and just obsessively went for it. Might be good doing that Grimer outbreak just for a little bit. Just for the last couple of minutes of stream. Just because I have one and I need a second one. Took me ages to get the first one. I think it took the majority of one stream to get shiny Grimer. And I was so dispirited by the end of it. I'm like, no. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I see it in my heart. That was a very long stream. Okay, maybe not that guy. Can I just gonna switch you around? Yeah, that'll go better. Maybe. Fire versus poison works, right? Because you're burning away the poison. Right? Not that I have any, but do you consider traded shinies valid for your attempt? Yes. Just because I've been gifted a couple, which was, I mean, like, it was really nice that they gave them to me, you know, so it was, I feel like it would be rude if I didn't include them. Just because, out of their kindness. If I find my own one, awesome, but, like, until then. Where'd they go? Why'd all the people disappear? Maybe I got too close to the town. Whoa, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Yeah, because I was gifted, I mean, and like, again, out of like all of mine, I've probably been gifted like about 4 shinies. And like one of them is Iron Valiant, which I am not keen on to shiny hunt. And the other one's it's kind of like, why not? And like I do need like second variations of some of them too that I need to actually get myself, which I'll get eventually. Hopefully. I need to go look at this Varoom. Look at this Varoom dead in the eye and know that he's not shiny. I don't think so. I can't tell what a shiny Varoom looks like half the time because it's supposed to be like goldish. Like how can you tell if it's goldish or not if the light looks gold? You check by it running into you. This is another thing. I fucking hate Varoom so much. I have a personal grievance against Varoom. Okay, that bro just zooms at me, okay? I'm scared, I'm small, I'm just a child. I don't want to deal with your velocity, okay? The light in this game always tricks me into thinking things are shiny. I know, right? And I think they do it on purpose, okay? I am 95% sure, like, the majority of shinies are like, it's like they mess around with the lighting in game and they try and like make it look like it's one way or the other. And then they're like, that will be the shiny color. And you're like, no, why did you do that? Like, I was trying to look for some shiny Vulpixes yesterday or something. And of course, even from far away, I was kind of like, that kind of looks like a shiny. And then you get closer and you're like, no, it's just the sunlight. Just the sunlight thinking it has a yellow body when it does not. Salandit? Yes! Oh my god. Okay, admittedly, I'm impressed by Salandit, right? You literally have black compared to white. You sit there and you're like, there's no way I could get that mixed up, you know? Like, that's crazy. And then you're like walking around and you're like, and you're like, no. But yeah, the light hitting it makes it look white, which is a shiny color. Yeah, exactly. It's honestly really impressive though. I will say, like, I like to think it's like, it's kind of like an albino kind of, well, like, it's like trying to be like more camouflage kind of thing. So it's like a survival mechanism of the shiny Pokemon, or like of the development of the Pokemon, I guess. I say that, and then you have like a pink bird in a white wasteland, and you sit and just don't question anything. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I was one time given a shiny Quaxley, but I then got my own personal Quaxley. And then the 3 I was gifted, from my recollection, I don't think I've been given any since. Not this one. Yeah, the Dunsparce, this one. Ein Valiant. Oh, wait, maybe this one. Was this one gifted to me? No. Yes, maybe. Yeah. Original trainer Molly. Thanks, Molly. So yeah. Ein Valiant, Marini, Espeon, the Dunsparce. Those 4 are the only ones that have been gifted to me. Other than the duck, the Quaxley duck. Gonna watch K-pop Demon Hunters again tomorrow while I work. Nice. Nice. Good plan. I like it. I like it. Shit. Wrong button. Have you taken your meds, Aelin? Just wondering. Just because I'm gonna be heading to bed. And my brain's like, what? Yes. Good, good. Good, good. Did you read your book? Read the book. Go to bed. Waiting for them to work. I'm real sleepy. Dun 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 dun. See how good this location is for like shiny Grimer. It's actually really nice. Wide open fields. What more could you possibly want? Should I be looking for Ditto while I'm here? Is the real question. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Very suspicious indeed. You think a tan mouse is supposed to be a... Us, I know. That's apparent. Well, they kind of put spawn here for reference. It's just being silly. Silly, silly. I will read some book. Good, good. They're kind of cute. I remember looking at Grimer card, like the Grimer, like, Pokemon cards when I was a kid. And even back then, I'd be like, it's creepy, but it's kind of cute. Just a little bit. Just a bit. Alright, I need to go to bed. I'm real tired. I should go to bed, she says, and then fucking zones out. Proof that I definitely need to go to bed. Okay, I'm so sorry. Hannah.exe has stopped working. She's very tired, okay? It's been a very long day. And I want to keep believing that I'll find it, like, really quickly, when in reality, it could be another 2 hours. Oh, to bed, Hannah. I know. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks, Rashkavar. Thanks, Aelin. Alright. We're gonna go to bed lickety split. Love you, Han. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Love you too, Aelin. Have a good night's sleep. Get all the best sleeps and enjoy K-pop Hunter tomorrow. Good night, Arctic. Take care. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. What am I playing? It's a good question. Keep you on your toes. You'll find out. Just like I'll find out. Like 10 minutes before stream. I don't want to do Pokemon again. But I don't know. I wanted to save playing Ghost of Tsushima until I had like a longer time to do it, so like Wednesday night. But tomorrow I have to go to bed early again tomorrow. Maybe we'll just start Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow anyway. I was thinking about trying to like do like a Ocarina of Time rando, but then I need to wait in order to, you know, I gotta wait. Like I need longer time available. You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll see what happens, okay? Have a good night's sleep, everybody. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Music, so many options.